Hello students, uh, I'm here again to teach the introductory portion of fluid mechanics. So moving to further study, like, yeah. So in the last lecture, we studied about some property of the fluid mechanics, properties of the fluid. So yesterday we studied the properties like mass density, weight density, specific volume, specific gravity, and surface tension. Today, moving to further lecture, the further property is cohesion. So, what you know about cohesion? The one thing you kept in mind that until you will not give any burden to your mind, till, until then you never understand the word properly. Not me. If anyone will teach you, you will only understand the word when you will give a burden to your mind. अपने दिमाग को जोर लगाओ और थोड़ा उसे वर्किंग कंडीशन में रखो. सिर्फ हम लोगों के पढ़ाने से आपको नहीं आ जाएगा. जब आप खुद से पढ़ने का ट्राई करेंगे तो आपको बहुत इजी होगा. सो कोहेशन, सिमिलर वर्ड, टुगेदरनेस, बॉन्ड, कंटिन्यूटी means I think you have understand that what is cohesion regarding to these words, the togetherness, bond, and continuity. Okay, so means the definition is attraction between same molecules of same liquid is known as cohesion. Cohesion means the substances are made up of molecules, and the molecules attract each other and create a big substance. The, the process of attracting each other is known as cohesion. But what is properly cohesion? The proper meaning of cohesion is the attraction between same molecules of same liquid. Means the liquid also has to be same. Then and then only it is known as cohesive attraction. So, due to cohesion, liquid possesses surface tension. Yesterday we studied, in previous lecture we studied about the surface tension. And in surface tension we have shown that the molecules intermolecular molecules attract each other and make a layer. Okay, the process is known as cohesion. So due to cohesion, liquid possesses surface tension. It helps to resist tensile stress. It is normal that when the layer is formed, the tensile pressure only resisted by layer. So it has to resist tensile stresses. Now, as an example, mercury. What? As an example, mercury. Why mercury? Have you seen mercury or not? So, mercury attracts only with mercury. It do not attract with any other material or any other fluid or any other substances. Okay? Never attracts with any other substances. Mercury attracts with only mercury. So the molecules of mercury attracts only to the molecules of mercury, neither with water nor with solid. Okay, I am saying any substances. Okay, so, so this is a one type of cohesion. The same type of liquid and same type of molecules are attracting with each other is known as cohesion. Okay, see, this is mercury. This is our human hand, and the mercury is placed on the human hand. But you can see here that it do not attracting with the human hand. It can fall from the hand very easily. and it is very costly. Here, in here, this is mercury and this is water. Okay, they are not getting attracting with each other. The water is getting far away from the mercury. Okay, now another property is adhesion. Now what is adhesion? Like cohesion, adhesion has also a same definition. The difference between cohesion and adhesion is that in adhesion, the molecule attracts with any other substance's molecule, with each other also and with other substances also. So the attraction between the molecules of different liquid is known as adhesion. ओके, कोहेशन में क्या था कि सेम लिक्विड के मॉलिक्यूल सेम लिक्विड के साथ ही अट्रैक्ट हो गए, और एडिशन में क्या है, इसके लिक्विड के मॉलिक्यूल किसी और लिक्विड के मॉलिक्यूल के साथ अट्रैक्ट हो सकते हैं बट नॉट विथ मर्क्यूरी, नॉट विथ मर्क्यूरी. So capillarity is due to both cohesion and adhesion. Now what is capillarity? That we will understand in next slide. So capillarity is due to both cohesion and adhesion. See, this is the figure of adhesion. This is the molecule and this is other kind of molecule. Both have different property but both are attracting with each other. This is known as adhesion. Okay. Now capillarity. Capillarity is also known as meniscus effect. Okay. Defined as the phenomenon of rise and fall of fluid element. What? Defined as the phenomenon of rise and fall of fluid element. When fluid is in rise or fluid is in fall, this effect is known as capillarity. Let's see. First is capillary rise. So what is saying that when a glass tube is dipped in water, the water rises up in the tube with an upward concave surface. So it is due to what? Cohesion or adhesion. In adhesion, we have seen that capillarity is due to both cohesive and adhesive. So when a glass, suppose we are taking one beaker, okay, it's filled with water. Now we are taking one tube, glass tube, upside down. It insert upside down. So the water will try to fill up in this from the filter, and water will rise up like this, and upward concave surface will made by the water like this. Okay, this is known as upward concave surface. Whenever you see a glass of water like this on the eye level, you will see upward concave surface will be made there. Okay, so you can see here that this type of upward concave surface is made. Okay, by enlarging this portion, you can see like this. This enlarging portion, this you can see like this. This is upward concave surface. Why upward concave surface? Okay. First of all, we understand capillary fall. Then I will explain you both the theory. What is capillary rise mean? Why the rise is happening and why the fall is happening. Okay. So this is the figure H2O. This type of upper concave surface. Okay. Understand? Now coming to capillary fall. So what do you mean by capillary fall? When a glass tube is dipped in mercury, the mercury falls down in the tube with an upward convex surface. So remember, what was capillary rise? When a glass tube is dipped in water. And what is capillary fall? Glass tube is dipped in mercury. Okay. Now get idea why capillary rise and why capillary fall. So see, this is figure. like this. Okay, so let me explain you. I will take two vessels like this. Here, I will fill it with water. Here, I will fill it with mercury. Okay. Now, when the tube is placed upside down inside the water will rise like concave. And when the tube will fill upside down in mercury, the water will get decreased. Means this is the water get decreased. See, here the water level is this, and the water gets rise like this. And here the water level is this, and the water get decreased like this. Why? Because it's due to cohesion and adhesion. So I repeat the definition of adhesion, the attraction between the different kind of molecules. So here there are two types of substances. First one is water and another one is glass. And the water is the adhesive material because it attracts to every substances. As an example, we can take the water is sprayed on the hand of the human body. If we drop the water like this, some of the water will stick here. Why? Because it is an adhesive material and the molecules of hand attracts with the molecule of water. But if we spread a mercury here, but when we drop the mercury, none of the molecule of mercury will attract to the hand. Each of the mercury will drop down. Okay. So here the molecules of the water attract to the glass. That's why it is the upper side. Some of the molecules remain here, but in here the molecules of mercury do not attract to the glass because they are of different kind of liquid or different kind of material. Okay, that's why the molecules try to move downward side too, because it is attracting to the mercury. That's why it is moving downward and water will move up. So when the glass of a tube is dipped in oil, water, or with any other type of liquid but not the mercury, the water will rise or the fluid will rise, is known as capillary rise. But when the glass tube is dipped in mercury, the mercury will fall. It is known as capillary fall. That's why it is the known as rise and fall phenomenon, and it is known as capillarity. Okay. The Have you ever imagined that when we spread the water to the plant, why water grows? Okay. Sometimes we only spread at the root of the plant. Why water grows? Because it is due to capillarity. Rise. The water attracts the molecules of the roots and the water move upward direction of the roots. That's why the plant grows like this. Here it is a one type of sponge. The floor is uh, some of the water is sprayed on the floor. We have to rub it. Why we use sponge? Because sponge absorbs all the water from the surface due to capillary rise due to attraction between the sponge molecules of sponge and water. Okay, as I say earlier, fluid mechanics is surrounded by us. Okay, we have never ever imagined that this is fluid mechanics, this is fluid mechanics. After studying this, you have understand 50% of the fluid mechanics that it is surrounding me also. आपकी मम्मी पोछा लगाएगी ना तो भी आपको लगेगा ये फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स। क्यों पोछा लगा रही है? क्योंकि पोछे में स्पंज होता है और वो स्पंज एब्सॉर्ब कर देता है, ठीक है, वाटर को उसके अंदर ले लेता है। कभी आपने इमेजिन किया है कि ऐसे स्पंज आपने स्प्रेड किया तो वाटर नीचे गिर जाएगा? नहीं, उस पर एब्सॉर्ब हो जाएगा। क्यों? ड्यू टू द एडहेसिव effect. Okay, now coming to another property, it is viscosity. Okay, now what is viscosity? Viscosity is defined as the property of a fluid which offer resistance to the movement of one layer of fluid over another adjacent layer of fluid. Okay, now in a simple way I can say that here you have given a vessel fill up of water and here you have given a vessel fill up of syrup. Okay, the stick is also in it. Now when you move the stick like this in the water, it is very easy to move. But when you move in the syrup, it will be little bit hard to move. Okay, why? Nowadays in a lockdown, all are making cake at home. Okay, a simple example I am giving, general example. So the material of cake we need to mix, but the thickness of the material, the density is high. So we need to move it very harder because of its viscosity. Viscosity in Gujarati language I can say ghanta, dradta, drad. Okay, it's a thicker material. So defined as the property of a fluid which offers resistance to one layer. Here one layer it is stick and another layer is water. Here also one layer is stick and another layer is seed. Okay, so resistance, the water give resistance to the stick. The syrup also give resistance to the stick due to intermolecular cohesion. Means intermolecular cohesion means intermolecular cohesion of water and syrup. Okay, means के जो water और syrup के molecules हो गए वो एक दूसरे से इतने stick हो गए कि हमें उनको mix करना difficult होगा उनको, ठीक है। Dynamic viscosity. Here fluid layer with velocity c, means here it is given one figure. Okay, now first the layer is moving with the velocity c at the height of y. So we can understand like this, that this is a ground surface and the water is moving. This is water and this is also water. अब आप कहेंगे कि ये क्या है, दोनों वाटर, ठीक है। इसका एक मीनिंग है, देखो समुद्र होता है, समुद्र, ठीक है, सी, उसपे जो मोजे लगते हैं ऐसे, देखो ये ऐसे हुआ टॉप सरफेस। I can distribute a sea in 4 layers, 1, 3 and 4। 4 लेयर में मैंने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया, ठीक है। तो ये ऊपर वाला लेयर मूवमेंट करेगा तो वो नीचे वाले लेयर को थोड़ा खींचेगा अपने साथ, बस नीचे वाला लेयर उसके साथ नहीं जाने के लिए थोड़ा रेजिस्टेंस प्रोवाइड करेगा उसकी विस्कोसिटी के हिसाब से। आपने ये तो देखा है कि दरिये में मोजे आते, तो कभी ये देखा है कि उसके बॉटम लेयर पे भी मोजे आते होंगे? नहीं, क्यों? ओनली टॉप लेयर पे ही क्यों आते? जब आप टॉप लेयर पे आते पर जैसे भी आप सी के अंदर जाएंगे तो एकदम साइलेंटली होगा वाटर। व्हाई? बिकॉज द विस्कोसिटी ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीजेस ग्रेजुअली, मीन्स फर्स्ट लेयर की विस्कोसिटी सेकंड लेयर की विस्कोसिटी से कम होगी, ऐसे थर्ड लेयर की विस्कोसिटी सेकंड लेयर की विस्कोसिटी से ज्यादा होगी और फोर्थ की बहुत ही ज्यादा होगी। तो ये पहला वाला उसके साथ मूव, पहला वाला यूं मूव करेगा तो वो नीचे वाले को भी खींचेगा, और नीचे वाला अपनी विस्कोसिटी के हिसाब से उसको थोड़ा रेजिस्ट करने का ट्राई करेगा, थोड़ा तो मूवमेंट होगा पर ट्राई करेगा। वैसे सेकंड वाला खींचेगा, सेकंड वाला जाएगा तो थर्ड वाले को भी लेके जाएगा, ठीक है। वैसे फोर्थ वाला पूरे ऊपर तक को रेजिस्ट करेगा, ओके। इसलिए ऐसा हो जाएगा ग्राफ। क्यों ऐसा हो गया? क्योंकि नीचे वाला तो मूव करेगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि उसकी विस्कोसिटी सबसे ज्यादा है। तो जैसे जैसे हाइट इंक्रीज होगी वैसे वैसे वेलोसिटी भी इंक्रीज होती जाएगी। तब सबसे लास्ट वाले लेयर की वेलोसिटी सबसे कम होगी, उसकी थोड़ी ज्यादा होगी, थोड़ी ज्यादा होगी, थोड़ी ज्यादा होगी। वैसे हाइट इंक्रीज होगी वैसे वेलोसिटी भी इंक्रीज होगी। देखिए यहाँ पे लिखा है फ्लूइड लेयर विथ वेलोसिटी c एट अ डिस्टेंस ऑफ y। यहाँ से from solid form solid boundary and another layer c plus dc at distance y plus d, first layer over the first layer, okay. Upper layer drags the lower layer along with it by exerting force and lower layer retard resist करेगा। shear stress occur, दोनों के बीच में shear stress occur होगा। the shear stress is directly proportional to the rate of change of velocity to the distance, means du by dy, change of velocity and change of distance, okay, उस पे डिपेंड होगा। It is very easy to understand. Now you can see like this also. If this is one book and this is my mobile, I will move this layer to here. Okay? तो यहाँ पे रेजिस्टेंस तो प्रोवाइड होगा ही ना, ओके, क्योंकि इसका लेयर, बुक का लेयर मोबाइल के लेयर को रेजिस्ट करेगा और मोबाइल का लेयर उसके साथ उसको मूव करने के लिए ट्रैक करेगा, ओके। These are the properties of the dynamic viscosity. Unit is SI unit means Newton into secant per meter square पास करें तो second, and CG unit is Poisson. These are some viscosity of material: water, air, mercury, lubricating oil. Okay, not it. Now moving to further kinematic viscosity. Viscosity has two types: dynamic viscosity and kinematic viscosity. Now kinematic viscosity is depend on the density. That's why its definition is the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the density of fluid. Since it depends on the density of fluid, means types of fluid. That different types of fluid have different types of viscosity. Depend on the density. Okay. If the water is there and the mercury is there, let's leave the mercury because it is a cohesive material. So now we can take a oil and a honey. Means मत हनी का लेयर होगा और वाटर का लेयर होगा, तो वाटर का लेयर मूव करेगा तो हनी को साथ में खींचेगा, पर हनी की विस्कोसिटी ज्यादा है तो उसको रेजिस्ट करेगा और उसको रोकेगा। इसलिए डायनेमेटिक विस्कोसिटी is defined as the ratio of dynamic viscosity to the density meter square per second centimeter. Okay. Now measurement of viscosity. Viscosity को हम तीन मेथड से मेजर कर सकते हैं: the capillary tube method, rotating cylinder method, and falling sphere method. This all method I will make you understand in the next video. Okay. Another one property is bulk modulus. So what is bulk modulus? The relative change in the volume due to pressure is known as bulk modulus. Means if we have taken a square of a sponge, we pressurized it. Due to pressurize, the volume will be changed. Okay, it will compress. It will get compressed. It will get compressed. So the volume will be changed as per the original volume. So it is the ratio of change in pressure to the corresponding volumetric strain. In another language, I can say that the relative change in the volume of a body produced by unit compressive or tensile stress acting uniformly over its surface. Uniformly. Mention. It is the mention the word that it is uniformly. Okay. मीन्स कोई एक जगह नहीं लगना चाहिए, सारे डायरेक्शन में लगना चाहिए. हियर इट इज गिवन वन सॉलिड. यहाँ पे उन्होंने यहाँ से पीछे से नीचे से हर जगह से सेम प्रेशर लगाया. ऐसा भी नहीं कि डिफरेंट डिफरेंट के ऊपर से 10 लगाओ नीचे से 20 लगाओ ऐसे. ओके. हाँ वॉल्यूम में चेंज होगा पर यूनिफॉर्मली चेंज नहीं होगा. तो हर जगह से प्रेशर लगाया तो उसके वॉल्यूम में चेंज हो गया. कितना चेंज हुआ? dv बाई वी. dv बाई वी तो डेफिनेशन क्या है उसकी? अरे डेफिनेशन सॉरी इक्वेशन क्या है? dp अपन dv बाई dv. चेंज इन प्रेशर मीन्स जितना चेंज इन प्रेशर क्यों कहा है? क्योंकि हमने पहले ही पढ़ लिया कि फ्लूइड स्टैटिक कंडीशन में होता है तभी उस पर प्रेशर तो एक्सर्ट होता ही है, पर हमने एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर लगाया इसलिए चेंज इन प्रेशर. चेंज इन वॉल्यूम टू द टोटल वॉल्यूम, दैट्स व्हाई इज इट dv बाई v. टोटल वॉल्यूम से कंप्रेस होगा तो चेंज इन वॉल्यूम ही होगा, तो dv बाई v. dv किसका? चेंज इन वॉल्यूम किसका? जो ओरिजिनल वॉल्यूम था उसका. इसलिए इसकी डेफिनेशन हुई dp बाई dv बाई v. इसे कहते हैं बल्क. Now compressibility. Compressibility is the reciprocal of bulk modulus. dv by v upon dp. This is simple. Now vapor pressure. What is vapor pressure? Vapor pressure is a common thing. You see every day. So read the definition that the vapor pressure of a pure substance is the pressure exerted by its vapor molecules when the system is in phase equilibrium with its liquid molecules at a given temperature. Means we have taken a one vessel, fill up of water. Okay, the burner is placed on the burner. Okay, the temperature increase gradually and the water will start evaporating. But in this both figure there is a difference. Here the top surface is open and here the top surface is closed. If we close the top surface, the evaporated air will exert pressure on this surface. It is known as vapor pressure. In the simple language I can say that cooker. When we make something on the gas, when your mother cook, at that time a cooker is placed on the gas and the whistle sound occurs at a instant at a constant time. Okay, why whistle? Sorry. सीटी क्यों बजती? कि उस पे प्रेशर आता है और उसे निकलने की कहीं जगह नहीं होती तो वहां सिटी से एक जगह मिलती है तो एकदम से निकलता है ऐसे बजती. अगर वो सिटी ना बजे तो आपका कुकर उछड़ जाएगा. ठीक है. So vapor pressure is a central thing. When the water molecules have don't have enough space to come outside, it exerts pressure on the top surface of the vessel. It's known as vapor pressure. So these all were the properties of the fluid. If you have any doubts or any question, you can comment it. Okay, and if you want to change my method, if you can't understand this method, then kindly comment it and please subscribe my channel. Okay, now derivation of surface tension that I haven't explained you yet. Derivation of capillarity also I haven't you explained yet, and measurement of viscosity methods I haven't explained yet. I will put this in the next video. So up till then, bye, take care and stay safe.